Hello, welcome or welcome back, whichever it is. I'm happy you're here. I'm Tina, we're hanging with Frugal Tina. So here in a few weeks, school's about to start, and I've been thinking about school lunches and snacks and things like that. So I started thinking about what I made for my children, what I make for the children I currently have, and what I had. And I picked out a few of my favorites, and I want to share them here with you today. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Let's start heating up those pots. Come on. Here's everything you're going to need for these cream cheese cinnamon roll-ups. You're going to need some bread, some butter or margarine, whichever you use, cream cheese, either regular or non-dairy, some powdered sugar, white sugar, and some cinnamon. That's all you need. Okay, so I took out 2 bowls, one for the non-dairy, one for the dairy. I'm going to make a very, very small portion. I will tell you how much to put in, but don't pay attention to mine because mine's going to be much smaller. So you're going to start with 6 ounces of cream cheese. Preferably softened. I just took mine out of the refrigerator, so it's going to take a minute. But I'll soften it. This is the Violife. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But it's the non-dairy version of cream cheese. And on the intro, I had out the wrong pack of cream cheese. I had out his strawberry cream cheese. I meant to have out the... Actually, you could do it with both, but I meant to have just the plain. And you'll see why in the next one. To this, you're going to add powdered sugar. 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. And then you're going to mix that up. It'd be a whole lot easier if it was softened, so let me just mix that up and I'll be back. Okay, so there's what it looks like. Eric's looks a little bit different because, one, I warmed it in the microwave to soften it. So, and there's a lot of, in this Violife cream cheese, there's a lot of coconut in it. And that's why you see it getting so thin. But it's fine. I made cheesecake, like those little tarts, the minis, with this before. So I know you can cook with it, and I know it'll be fine. All right, so let me set this to the side and get to the next step. Okay, to another bowl, you're going to add 3/4 cup sugar and a tablespoon of cinnamon. I'm gonna eyeball it because I'm just doing a little. Sorry. Set that to the side. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the ends off the crust. You can leave them on or not, but don't throw the crusts away. They'll make for good breadcrumbs. So don't get rid of them. Waste not, want not. I'm going to get a Ziploc baggie for those. You can make croutons out of these. You can make breadcrumbs out of these. So don't throw them away. And then we're going to take a slice of bread. Hold on, let me clean it up here a little bit. Okay, I forgot to cut off one side of the bread. That's funny. We're going to take a slice of bread and you're going to roll it out. You could use your hands. You could use a can. You could use a rolling pin. Whatever. But you're going to make it flat. My thing is moving. I usually do it on the counter. I did it on the blue so you could see it's moving all over the place. All right. So let me roll out the others, and then we'll get on with putting it together. Okay, we got those all rolled out, nice and flat. I'm going to take some butter and melt it in the microwave. That would be your half of a cup. Okay, so I have the butter melted, the bread flattened, the sugar mixed, and the cream cheese mixed. This is Eric's. This is the non-dairy version. I always do his first. So you're going to spread this on your bread. Just spread it on there. Going to make 2 for Eric. And then you're going to roll it up. That simple, guys. And then you're going to dip it in the butter. There is no need to soak it or any of that. Just put it in there. It's just to get the sugar on there. And then you're going to roll it in the sugar. And then we're going to put this on a parchment lined paper, and we're going to cook them for maybe 12 minutes, really until they're cooked. That's for a full batch. So I don't know how long 2 is going to take. But there you go. Go put that one on here. And let me finish making Eric's, and I'll be back with ours. Okay, so now we're on to the full dairy version. Now see, this is thicker than Eric's. So what you're going to do is, hold on a minute. I didn't quite roll that piece out good enough. You're going to take the same process. You're going to smear, not that much. You're going to smear some on here. Just like that. Oops, almost fell over.
Not good.
You're going to roll it up. And dip it in the butter. Roll in the cinnamon brown sugar. Now you can pan fry these. I don't remember if I said it or not, but you can pan fry these. Don't add the butter until after. I'm doing it this way because I want to be able to make the next batch before this comes out of the oven. Okay, so let me get on to it. I'll show you when they're done. Okay, so there's the ones that have the regular cream cheese, the full dairy, and then there's Eric's 2 that do not have it. So I'm going to put these in the oven for on 350 for about 12 minutes. Okay, these are ours. They just came out of the oven. Let me get Eric's to show you his. And these are Eric's. Very, very similar. Okay, here's everything you're going to need for the strawberry cream cheese roll-ups. Now, you could use real strawberries like I am, or you could use like preserves or jams, any flavor you want. You could use plain cream cheese or flavored cream cheese. Everything works. Let me show you what to do. Okay, we start this one the same as the last. Some cream cheese. This is Eric's. I'm using the same bowl. I didn't want to dirty up yet another bowl for the same mixture. Same as before. Some powdered sugar. And then mix. Hopefully it's been sitting out long enough. I'm going to mix this up and I'll be right back. And then the same with us. This is what Eric's looks like right now. How the other one was like really liquidy. Doesn't mix the same. I'll tell you, although it looks different, it tastes very, very similar. Has a different consistency to it, but it tastes similar. All right, so I'm gonna put some of our cream cheese in here, regular full fat cream cheese. Not full fat. Well, it is full fat, but full milk. Again, we're going to add the powdered sugar. And mix. Oh, oh man. Guess it's gonna be good. Okay, so I threw the flour, not the flour, the powdered sugar everywhere. But that's what it looks like. There's mine, there's Eric's. I'm gonna set this to the side. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the ends off of the bread. All cut up, and now we're gonna roll them flat. Okay, so that's cut up. Set that up here. To a bowl, we're going to add an egg. Some milk, which I'm not gonna add right now because Eric's has to go in. Some vanilla. And some sugar. Instead of using that white sugar, I'm going to use some of this raw sugar. I hope it works out. For Eric's, I have to add just a little bit of water. Right, let me add a little bit of water to this for Eric. All right, let's get on to the next step. You can add cinnamon and things like that. I'm not going to this one. All right, it's going to be slightly different now. This is where the recipes separate. These are kind of like French toasts, almost, but not really, because there's no cinnamon in it. You got to put it on a third. I saw a hole there. I didn't want it in the bottom. Got to put it around the bottom here. There's his knife. Just the bottom quarter, I suppose. Okay, so then you're going to take a strawberry. And you're going to slice it up. And you're just going to put it across the bottom. The bottom area here. And then you're going to roll that in on itself. These are going to pan fry, so let me make the rest of these first before I dip them so I can get the pan ready. Okay, so these are ours, and I'm going to do the very same thing I did with Eric's. I'm going to slice up some strawberries, and I'm just going to lay them across the bottom, just like that. Going to roll those up. Just like that. Same as before. Now let me roll those up. All right, so I'm gonna put some butter in the pan. It's all melting from sitting out. I'm gonna heat that up. All right, so I have the milk not milk, egg, water, sugar, and vanilla. What you're gonna do is you're gonna roll it in there. You don't need to soak it. Just put it in there. Oops, almost dropped it. And put it in the pan. We're just gonna brown those. I'll show you what they look like as they go along. All right, Eric's are ready to come out of the pan. To the egg mixture I had for Eric, I just added a little bit of water to stretch it so that we can do ours. And I'm going to repeat the same process. I'm going to dip them in this egg and then roll it and put it in the frying pan. So I'm going to take the bread, and I'm going to dip it right in the egg. Again, no need to soak it. I put it same side down to start with to try and get, you know, a little bit of a seal on that edge. All right, so I'm gonna brown these up in the pan. When these come out, you could dress them up anyway. You could put pancake syrup on it. You could put powdered sugar on it. You could keep it plain the way it is, but they're a good little snack to have. All right, let me brown those up and I'll be back. Okay, these are nearly done. These got a little bit brown. It's not because I burned them, it's because of the Eric's were still in there. I didn't wash the pan out, and where he had the coconut, it got brown. But I'm about to get these out of the pan, plate them up, and get to the taste test.
If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.
Hello! We're gonna do the taste test. Let's do the cinnamon sugar first. I'm gonna cut it in half.
I licked my fingers and it already tasted good.
And I saw you licking your fingers. I'm gonna take my other one just so I could be ready for when we do the taste test.
My mouth.
Oh, look at me. I still got the towel on my shoulder. That's how I cook, with a towel over my shoulder all day. You come in, you see this.
My mouth.
And my hair up. What'd you say?
My mouth is watering. I can already
Stop
taste it.
talking.
No,
Less talking, more eating, lady.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta show the inside. I'll show you the inside of this after this. Ready? Go. Mmm. Mmm. Boy, is that sweet though.
Mmm.
Mmm. Probably should have ate that one second, because this one isn't as sweet because it's got the strawberries in it. Mmm. Mmm.
That's good.
How does that compare? Do you remember when I made those cheesecake sweet tarts? Not sweet tarts. The cheesecake, those little tarts in a cup with the strawberries on top? I think this is going to remind you of that. It might. Let's give it a go. See my strawberry hanging out? Ooh. Ready? Go. Mm. Oh my goodness. I like that one better.
I like the cinnamon.
Oh my goodness.
It is good.
That tastes like a pancake with strawberries on top of it.
This is a do again.
Which one do you like better, if you had to choose? Yeah? We'll do a poll of everybody, because they don't always like to sit down and do it. If they would, I'd like them to, but I'll let them. We'll do a poll and we'll see which one the kids like the best. So let me get them going, and I'll see you at the wrap up.
See you guys.
Okay, real shocker. Eric, Aiden, Yasmin, Tyler, and Trey all like the cinnamon sugar one. Jessica and I like the one that was more like a French toast kind of tasting one. There is a part 2 to this because it was getting a little bit long, so I decided to break it up into 2 videos. So, see you later. Bye.